Hey YouTube, back out at the garden, doing another unboxing video today. Just got back from California, so I'm not sure exactly when these plants arrived. Hopefully they're still doing all right. The first one is from Gunneries, I think. And it's super light, so I think there's only probably 1 or 2 trees in here. But let's see. At first it looked like just packaging. There's 1 tree. Oh, okay. A little bit waste of packaging, but this is a white birch. So this is 1 tree I'll use for coppicing, just for the biomass, because they grow very quickly, and they grow via stolons, or I think stolons is the right word, not rhizomes. Or maybe it's rhizomes, but they grow underground, sending out branches laterally, and then send up new trunks. So this is nice. The packaging is interesting. It's packed in some sort of wood, like a stringy wood. Now I'm going to do something differently this time. I'm actually going to soak the roots in water that I have right over here. And I'll show you that when we're all done. And then in the water, I'm going to put a little bit of rooting hormone just to give it a little bit of extra oomph, supercharge it. Looks like it's not sticking underground, so I'll actually add this just to help keep it moist. Okay, now the other package that I already partially opened is from Maine, and I actually don't remember what I ordered from Maine. So this package has seen some things. It's pretty beat up, but hopefully, because trees are pretty flexible, I don't think it should be too much of a problem. But yeah, compare gunnery package with this Maine package. Maine nursery stock certificate. Seen some things. Hey there, so we're back. Sorry, the video that I just took didn't quite finish filming because they ran out of space. But I have everything unboxed, and what we have is the white birch. I think I showed you that video, or that on the video. And then also we have the Prunus americana plum rootstock, which looks really nice. And it's just starting to break bud, so it's good we got it planting. We also have 10 of the pear rootstock, which is the Pears OHXF97, which is another disease-resistant rootstock. And most of these look really good. There's one that's kind of stunted, but whatever, that's fine. And then we have apple rootstock, which I think is the Antonovka. So Malus Antonovka, which is I think a Russian variety. Probably sounds Russian. So yeah, these are all rootstocks, and this time we're doing it a little bit differently. In the last unboxing video, I didn't actually soak the rootstock, and you really should do that. They say from anywhere between 30 minutes to about 3 hours is ideal. And I also added a little bit of rooting hormone. I won't add more because I've already added it, but this is a synthetic rooting hormone. I have no particular brand loyalty, but this is fine. And it has the rooting hormones that encourage root growth. So it's the same stuff you would use for a cutting. These aren't cuttings, obviously, but it can help encourage the roots to grow faster. And so after sort of the shocking treatment of being torn out of the ground and shipped across the country, this is a little extra invigoration for them. But if you don't have it already, I wouldn't say it's necessary. So I'll let these soak for about an hour, and I'll go do other things around the garden, and then I'll put them into pots. I think I actually might plant a couple of the rootstocks here. My plan for the rootstocks is mostly to let them grow in the ground for a year, and then graft onto them. Now, obviously, that's not totally necessary. If you look at the previous grafts that I've made from the Seed Savers, Dan came down to the Arboretum, those were just torn out of the ground and then grafted and then planted. But I think that if you grow it for a year, let the roots get established, and then cut it and graft it, it should be more vigorous. I'm also going to, for all of them, I'm going to let them, at least one of them grow naturally, to see what happens. I know specifically for the Prunus, the plum, that it has about 1-inch plums. So that should be interesting, and the wildlife should like those as well. And they may be tasty. And additionally, they should help pollinate my other more desirable traditional culinary plums. So, in addition to that, I will grow a couple of them for a year, cut the stem so that it grows new foliage, like new trunks, and then put a bucket with the bottom cut off onto the ground where I add media to, and it'll send out roots into the media. Then when I remove the bucket, I can cut them, and there'll be more rootstock for me. So my rootstock will beget more rootstock. That's the plan, and I'll show you how I plant them into the pot again. And then next weekend, we'll bring them down to the land, and we'll have the first step to a food forest. So this is pretty cool. This is a Prunus americana rootstock, and you can see that it has a nice taproot. That's what this main central root is. And you don't always see that, especially with trees that are cut. This is probably grown from seed, which is why you see that. So cool to see. So I'm finally done. It's taken several hours. I waited for about half an hour for the plants. Most of them are in pots over behind me. I did plant a few, about 2 or 3 of each apple, pear, and plum around the garden to give a few more fruit trees. So I'm gonna call it a day, and hopefully we'll see them sprout soon, or bush out, you know.